Ladies and gentlemen, prepare yourselves for the one and only World Improv Network comedy show on Mile High Sports Radio. Take part in the show by giving your suggestions or questions to the cast for each show segment throughout the week, or live during the show by hitting them up on Facebook at World Improv Network, on Twitter at World Improv Net, or by calling in to Mile High Sports Radio studio line. Now, enjoy the show. It's local. It's global. You're listening to Win World Local News.
Win World Local News on Mile High Sports Radio. I'm Potter Smith. Breaking news into the Win World Local News sports desk from Win sports reporter Redneck Steve, who's at the 2017 Prison Riot Championships in Manaus, Brazil. How's the competition going, Steve?
Well, howdy there, Mr. Smith. It is quite an event. I have never seen anything like this before. It's not as much blood as you would think there might be, but at the same time, there's a lot more bones than I expected. There's a lot of bones, and the fires here, they are warm and toasty. They say Brazil is a hot place, but really, it's the fires, and I don't blame anybody. Oh, what was that? Oh, look out. Someone's coming after me. Who? Oh, no.
Get out of here. I'm gonna die.
Oh, Potter, everything's... I don't know if I'm going to make it out of here. There's... Oh, Potter, if you can hear me, send help. Get down here as soon as you can, Potter. Back to you.
Oh my goodness. I hope you're okay, Redneck. Make it back to the States because that would be sad. Well, on to our next top story, which is brought to us by Win contributor Todd from Oak Park, California. The new Celebrity Apprentice is hitting the TV airways harder than a T-1000 body slam. Taking over for President-elect Donald Trump, the Governor, Arnold Schwarzenegger, is the new main man on the block, looking for a sidekick to assist him in global domination. To get pumped up on how the season is going so far, let's go live to Win TV correspondent Ryan Seacrested, who's standing by with the Celebrity Apprentice contestant rocker Vince Neil and the Arnold himself. Ryan?
Thanks, Potter. Hey, it's Ryan Seacrested here. I just taken a break from my radio show on KCRAP. It's really hot. You know, I got the Arnold here. He's also the governor. And I also got contestant rocker Vince Neil. Hey, the show is really kicking butt this year. Hey, Vince, you want to tell us what it's like to be on Celebrity Apprentice with the Arnold?
Yeah! It rocks! I love it, Arnold. I love the television appearances. I just love all the attention.
That's really cool. Hey, I heard last week in the competition that you were the lead on your team, and they wanted to vote you off. Hey, why didn't they?
Oh, they didn't because they know that I rock. And that's about it.
Yeah, I noticed you guys had to do a commercial, and you did the jingle. I thought it was really cool, but you were still a little off key. I thought they'd vote you off for that too.
I've smoked a lot of cigarettes in my day.
Hey, thanks, Vince, buddy. So I got the Arnold here. Thanks for taking time, Governor, to talk to me.
Great.
You know, I've admired you for years. I know we've never worked together. I'd like to have you on the KCRAP radio show sometime. But what's it like hosting The Apprentice with the new president-elect, giving up his seat there?
It's great. It's perfect. I'm no longer the Governor. I'm no longer the Terminator. I'm no longer kindergarten cop, so it's hard to pick up the ladies. So I need a Celebrity Apprentice to help me pick up women from around the world. And Vince over here, he's a famous rocker from Motley Crue.
Yeah!
And so, he may be just perfect, ideal for me to pick up the chicks.
Hey, so Arnold, I just want to ask you a question. Do you use cue cards on the show?
Of course I do. I only have one line in all my movies, so of course, it's always a cue card.
So, how's the pronunciation with some of those sentences going?
It's tough. I had to practice in my shower and I listened to Red Stone.
Well, thanks, Arnold, for taking the time. And hey, Vince, hey, good luck next week. Hope you don't get voted off. Hope you go all the way and win that big money for your charity, okay? Hey, this is Ryan Seacrester. Back to you, Potter.
Wow, that's great, Ryan. It's great to hear Arnold back in the limelight. And, I haven't heard from Vince Neil in a long, long time, so hopefully he does well. Well, on to our next breaking story, which is brought to us by one contributor, Tamara of Washington, D.C. To try to fight off the symptoms of the potentially serious mental condition, PPD, or post-presidential depression, President Barack Obama hosted an expensive, celebrity-filled White House party till 4 a.m. on Saturday. All-night drinking with mindless praise and admiration may be just what the doctor ordered, in order for Mr. Obama to avoid the onset of PPD come January 20th. For a full diagnosis on the story, let's go live to WIN clinical psychologist Dr. Do Nothing, who's in D.C. still hungover after this weekend's White House rager. Dr. Do Nothing?
Oh, thanks, Potter. It has been a crazy... I don't feel good. I'm so sorry. I know that this is not professional in the slightest, but I am so sad. I really thought that this was gonna help, and here we are a few days later, and I'm so upset. Oh man, here comes my ex-girlfriend. Oh great. What are you doing here, Sydney?
Hi, Doc. How are you?
Oh, I've been better. How are you, Cindy?
This is the best martini I've ever had at a post-election depression party.
Oh, I can't even look at that.
I got 2 olives, one for you, one for me.
Oh, you know I'm allergic, Cindy.
That's the idea, honey. Let me give you an olive. Yum, yum. Chomp, chomp, delish. I just swallowed mine.
Oh my God, are you Dr. Do Nothing? You are my hero. I saw you on Dr. Drew and I saw you on Dr. Phil. Can I have you autograph my breast?
Edging in.
Hey,
She's
lady.
edging in.
That's
Ladies.
my guy. I've been staring at him all night at 7 in
Excuse
the morning.
me, wedding band. Hello.
Ladies, both
Ring
of you.
finger, honey.
My head is throbbing right now.
Oh, yes, it is.
Yeah, so is mine because I am lusting for you, Dr. Do Nothing.
Hello, moving in, moving in.
Sorry.
Honey, I think someone should be moving out. Why don't you do a little psychology treatment?
I don't want to do anything right now.
Why don't you do that hypnosis thing that you do when they move in?
Can you tell me why my cats always attack me?
Oh.
Because you're ugly and you have makeup all over your face like a layer of inch-thick makeup.
Cindy.
And
it is true.
your lips. I don't think that Botox took it all. It looks like you have your lip on the floor.
Oh, my head. I'm gonna go vomit. I'm gonna go vomit. Back to you, Potter.
Wow, you partied pretty hard there. Well, way to get nothing resolved, but thank you so much for the report. Now if we look at the level weather, let's check in with Yucca Hurricane, who's at the 2017 Consumer Electronics Show in Las Vegas. How's the weather in Vegas, Yucca? And what are the hottest new gadgets for 2017?
Oh, Pata, it's so nice to be here in Vegas. I am staying at the Wynn Resort. I've never stayed there before. And the hottest item that I got this year, it is a iPod ring. It is so nice. Like, it's like a mood ring, but it's also like a little computer with all these apps on it. It's so wonderful, and the weather is so, like, humid here. And I'm going to go to the Venetian and ride one of those little boats with some people, and then I'm going to splash water on my face, and I will be happy and reborn because I heard Jesus, the musical, is coming to Vegas, and I love Jesus, and he is also musically inclined, and I want to see if he has a new iPad pod ring, and I want to get one because the people that are giving them out to the first 50 people that get in line at the Apple booth store, that's just a booth, I will get one stock option, and it's so nice because I love the weather in Vegas, and I'm going to go audition for Cirque du Soleil, the Apple story. I'll see you later, Potter. I'm gonna have a drink.
Wow, you're all across the board there, Yucca, but thank you for that excellent report on the weather, and thank you all for tuning into Win World Local News on Mile High Sports Radio. I'm Potter Smits. Stay tuned for Community Court next on the World Improv Network.
Give the WinCast your suggestions via Facebook, Twitter, or by calling into the Mile High Sports Radio studio line during the break for a case that needs to be tackled during community court. Next on Mile High Sports Radio.